Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this Tuesday, January 7th, 2025 workshop meeting of the Oyster Bay East Norwich Central School District Board of Education. I'd like to call the meeting to order, and can everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Yanni for the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Ms. Kowalski, and good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year to you and your family. I hope you had a wonderful time during this break. I want to start by congratulating Zach Green. He's a junior at Oyster Bay High School, and he was named All Boys Cross Country Class C First Team All-State 2024. This is an impressive accomplishment and truly a testament of his extraordinary skills and perseverance in the leadership in the sport. I've known Zach for a few years. I ran a couple times with him. He was a lot faster than me, but he's a remarkable cross-country athlete in the state of New York. And on behalf of the entire board and the community, I want to congratulate him on the job well done. Also, before the December break, on December 14th, there was a Brentwood holiday tournament that took place, obviously, in Brentwood, and we had 14 teams who attended the event, the fencing boys and girls team, 14 teams from Nassau, Suffolk County, and Westchester. Oyster Bay was the smallest school at the tournament, and we took 2 out of the 6 gold medals at the event. It's quite impressive. We have a team with 16 boys and 18 girls. We had 2 gold medals, 1 silver and 1 bronze. The winning gold were Luke Kugler in boys epi and Scarlett Shelley in girls saber. Gabby Sherlock won silver in girls foil, and Jason Son bronze in boys epi. It's quite impressive for a small school like us to compete at that level and bring all those medals. So congratulations. On Friday last week, that's one of my favorite days because we had all the seniors from last year coming back to talk at the College 101 classes to talk about their experience, the first year's college, first few 6 months in college. I want to thank Dr. Danka and the entire guidance team and the administrative team. It was nice to see them. They grew up so much in just a few months, and it's a wonderful, wonderful tradition because it really connects alumni to our school and continues the tradition of having them come back and tell them how it feels like to be at the college level. So great job keeping up the tradition, and good luck to all the class of 2024 seniors. At this point, it gives me tremendous pleasure to invite to the podium our high school principal, Ms. Hargeman, to present to the community our valedictorian and salutatorian of the class of 2025.
Good evening. This is always one of my favorite nights of the year when we get to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and dedication and perseverance. It's with great pride that I present to you 2 outstanding students who exemplify the very best of the class of 2025, Rose Lindstrom and Michael Olivero. This year's valedictorian is Rose Lindstrom. Oops, sorry. Okay, there we go. Rose embodies the very definition of a scholar. Her intellectual curiosity, unwavering dedication, and genuine compassion shine through every aspect of her academic journey. Rose has consistently challenged herself, taking the most rigorous course load available while simultaneously pursuing her passion for music throughout her high school career. This dedication to excellence is exemplified by her remarkable achievement on the AP seminar exam, where she earned a perfect score, placing her among the top 0.04% of students worldwide. Beyond academics, Rose possesses a wide range of interests, including art history, business, international studies, and mathematics. Her global perspective is further enriched by her family's extensive travels, spanning continents from Italy to Japan. Driven by a strong desire to make a positive impact, Rose actively engages in community service. From organizing a school supply drive for the local pantry to volunteering as a ski instructor for individuals with disabilities, she demonstrates a genuine commitment to helping others. Rose Lindstrom is a truly exceptional young woman whose academic brilliance, unwavering dedication, and compassionate spirit make her an exemplary role model for our entire school community. Please come on up, Rose Lindstrom, valedictorian of the class of 2025. And now I'm pleased to speak about our salutatorian of the class of 2025. Michael Olivero has consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership throughout his time at Oyster Bay High School. From his roles as student council president and executive board secretary to his captaincies on the varsity football and lacrosse teams, he has proven himself a true leader, inspiring his peers with his dedication and teamwork. Michael's academic excellence is evident in his numerous awards and active involvement in honor societies. Beyond his impressive academic record, he is a talented musician, excelling as a trumpet player in our esteemed music program. Michael plans to pursue his passion for finance at the collegiate level, where his strong work ethic, dedication, and respect for others will undoubtedly lead him to success. He truly embodies the spirit of this graduating class, inspiring us all with his commitment to excellence in all of his endeavors. Please welcome up class of 2025 salutatorian, Michael Olivero. Yeah, okay. Okay, and now it's with great pleasure that I have the opportunity tonight to talk about the amazing things happening at Oyster Bay Middle High School. Tonight we'll cover a few main areas: academics, extracurriculars, and community and culture. But the truth is that this presentation is truly all about Oyster Bay pride. The pride we all feel for our students, the school, and this community. After this presentation, I know you will all feel the same sense of OB pride that resonates throughout the hallways of this beautiful building. What could be better to start with than academic achievements? So attendance has been a major focus of the entire administration team for the last few years. We continue to closely keep tabs on all of our students to ensure they are attending school consistently. After all, the best way for our students to succeed academically is to have them in the classrooms with our fabulous teachers. As you can see from this chart, we have been slowly increasing our monthly attendance rate and have managed to maintain a daily attendance rate in the mid to high 90s. We continue to send attendance letters, meet with students and families to stress the importance of attendance, and when needed, do home visits to get our students to come to school. It's a true collaborative effort between the administration, teachers, counselors, social workers, and school psychologists. We are all committed to getting our students to school and to work with the families to help ensure that that happens. We're incredibly proud of our athletes. As Dr. Yanni was mentioning before, some of our impressive medals that students have won and accomplishments. But this year, we were also had every single fall team named a Scholar Athlete team by the New York State Public High School Athletic Association. We also had our cheerleading, sailing, and crew teams were also considered scholar teams by our own measures. They're not part of the New York State Public Athletic Association, but all of our teams had an average of a 90 or above for the 75% of the team. So we're super impressed of our students and really proud to see them working hard both on and off the field so that you can see they're really dedicated to success. As I'm sure you may have heard, Niche recently released their ratings, and our district's rating jumped tremendously from 146 to 42. It's nice to see our schools getting the recognition that we deserve. We all know that we've got incredible teachers, incredible programs, and incredible students. Our goal is to continue to provide each and every student with the best possible educational experience. Over the last few years, our business program has grown by leaps and bounds. Our business teacher, Ms. Kowalski, has done a great job of providing our students with real-world experiences in her classes. From teaching financial literacy to the students at Teddy Roosevelt, to playing Monopoly and accounting, to having speakers from local colleges, our business students are learning so much. Recently, Oyster Bay hosted the first ever virtual enterprise trade show. If you don't know what VE is, it's a class where students create their own virtual company and sell products to learn how to run an efficient company. Ms. Kowalski and her VE class hosted students from 5 different districts representing over 10 different firms, and students got to pitch their products to people in attendance. The attendees were given virtual credit cards to purchase products that they liked. Products ranged from sunscreen dispensers to school security products to jewelry that detects allergic reactions. Tonight, I'm pleased to welcome our very own firm, Nomad Nest, to the stage. They will be explaining their product to you as they prepare for their next trade show later on this week, so you can really see what this class is all about. Come on up, Nomad Nest.
Good evening. My name is Giovanni Marinos, and I am the CEO of Nomad Nest, a revolutionary outdoor adventure gear company that's transforming how people experience nature. Our tagline, "Take your home wherever you roam," embodies our commitment to making outdoor exploration accessible to everyone. Let me start with a scenario familiar to many outdoor enthusiasts. After a long day of hiking, you reach your campsite to spend 45 minutes setting up a complex tent system. Traditional camping equipment presents 3 critical challenges. What do you mean? Towards there? There, great. The 3 critical challenges are complex assembly requiring multiple people, time-consuming setup process, and bulky equipment that's difficult to transport. Our solution, the Nomad Nest Backpack Tent Hybrid. This revolutionary product represents the convergence. Yes, good, yes. Great. Our solution, the Nomad Nest Backpack Tent Hybrid. This revolutionary product represents the convergence of innovation and practicality in outdoor gear. With our patented instant deployment system, what once took 45 minutes now takes mere seconds. The backpack seamlessly transforms into a fully functional shelter, eliminating the need for separate carrying and sleeping solutions.
Hi, I'm Owen Perfetti, the COO of Nomad Nest. According to the 2024 camping report by KOA Campgrounds, the world's largest open-to-the-public campground system, over the past 10 years, the number of active camping households has increased by 68%. COVID-19 had a huge impact on camping industries, with so many more families turning to the great outdoors. Nomad Nest is a dynamic and innovative company specializing in high-quality outdoor adventure gear. Our diverse product lineup includes essential camping and outdoor equipment, with a signature product being the innovative tent. Our product solves a critical problem in camping: complex tent setup. The Nomad Nest Backpack Tent Hybrid offers a revolutionary 2-in-1 design with instant deployment, transforming from a backpack to a fully functional shelter in seconds. In the future, we plan to grow our business throughout expanding product lines, innovative designs, and global reach.
I'm Connor O'Brien, the CMO of Nomad Nest. According to research conducted by Allied Market Research, the camping equipment market is expected to reach $51.8 billion by 2032, growing at 8.6% compounded annually. Over 70% of campers identify tent setup as their primary frustration. 93% would prefer and pay a premium for an improved convenience. Our mission statement at Nomad Nest is to inspire outdoor exploration by providing gear that is accessible, durable, and innovative. We believe everyone deserves the opportunity to experience the great outdoors fully equipped with reliable tools, no matter what their budget is. Nomad Nest has a heavy focus on creating a collaborative and productive work environment. With this in mind, we use a team-based functional organizational structure that centers around teamwork and its necessity to create an effective and fun workplace. Our strength lies in product innovation and market positioning. While we're addressing weaknesses in product range and market penetration, we are a small startup company, so it's difficult for us to enter a large industry with serviced and well-known competition.
I am Alex Karpovicius, the CTO of Nomad Nest. Our company has no competitors within the virtual enterprise domestically or internationally, but brands like REI and Coleman are considered to be direct competitors of our company. However, Nomad Nest's signature tent is innovative and unique compared to more traditional tents sold by Coleman and REI. While competitors like Dick's Sporting Goods or M Bass Pro Shop offer camping equipment, Nomad Nest provides a more extensive and specialized product range. Our offerings are not only more diverse, but more cost-effective, giving us an advantage. While established brands like REI and Coleman dominate the traditional market, Nomad Nest distinguishes itself through product innovation and quality. With patent 2-in-1 design, weather resistance, Nomad Nest also distinguishes itself through strategic pricing, with our main product being $599, significantly below competitor pricing. And our bundle offering of $999, including a kayak, paddle, and camping stove, which is also cheaper than our competitors. One last way Nomad Nest distinguishes itself is customer experience, with 24/7 customer service and satisfaction guarantee. The outdoor equipment market continues to grow, driven by increasing interest in eco-tourism and adventure sports. According to Camping Business, an international camping industry magazine, over 70% of campers in 2023 were the age of 40. Our lightweight, quick inflate camping equipment is perfect for the older generation who still want a traditional camping experience. We've identified 3 primary market systems: young professionals, active families, and seasoned adventurers. Young professionals are in the age range of 25 and 40 with a 75,000 or more income rate, and our weekend seekers. The active families are in the 30s to 40s age range with a household income of $100,000 or more and are frequent campers. Seasoned adventurers are in the 35 to 60 age range with a high discriminatory income and demand premium performance. Our strategy consists of product, price, promotion, and place. Product being comprehensive outdoor gear lineup, price being competitive pricing with our tent at $599, promotion being media-focused marketing, and place being e-commerce with planned retail expansion.
Hi, my name is Aryan Kumase and I'm CFO of Nomad Nest. I'm happy to share that Nomad Nest has achieved 20% growth in its first year, 6,649 break-even units. This is the volume of units required to cover all of our expenses and costs to break even. 943,000 break-even revenue. This is the revenue needed to reach our break-even point. Balancing growth with sustainability is essential for ensuring long-term success. Based off our profit loss statement, total revenue is over 900,000. Our cost of goods sold in our goods sold is 250,000. Gross profit is over 650,000. Fixed cost is over 650,000, and we have a total net loss of $424. A net loss of just $424 in our first year determines that we are already operating very close to break even, which is a very strong indicator of a sustainable business model with significant growth potential.
Thank you for your time. Nomad Nest is not just creating products, we're revolutionizing outdoor experiences. We invite you to join us in making adventure accessible to everyone. I'm happy to take any questions. Great.
Great job. All right. Great job. It's not easy to get up here. I know they were nervous, but you guys did a great job. It's hard to present in a situation like this, for sure. Okay, great. All right. So on with my bragging about our students and all the great things that are going on in this building. So our counselors have been giving students lots of college exposure. This year they hosted 2 college mini fairs, took 10th graders to Boston for the annual college trip, and now they're taking things to a new level with virtual reality headsets. Students are now able to tour colleges through these VR headsets, and I have to say, it's incredibly realistic. It was actually a little scary. On top of this, our counselors continue to support our students academically, socially, and emotionally, from meeting with students and families regarding academics, to classroom presentations on anti-bullying, to Naviance College and career readiness workshops. They're supporting our students to help them each find their own success. And they really are successful, our students. While we're waiting on countless more college acceptances, we're so proud and excited for our seniors who have already committed for next year. It's always a lot of fun to see the interactions between our students and the faculty on our college cert days. Whether the teacher themselves went to that school or maybe their child attends there now, it always sparks interesting conversations and further strengthens our school community. Comes as no surprise to all of us that our district was named as one of the nation's best districts for music education. If you attend one of our concerts, that becomes abundantly clear. I am proud to inform you that this year, 13 of our students in grades 7 through 12 were accepted into All County for music, which is amazing. That's great. Our art students are also exceptionally talented. I'm sure you all love as much as I do walking down the art wall that we created. Seeing the different pieces that our students pull off and create is truly amazing. It's one of my favorite things to do each day. Our broadcasting students somehow managed to pull off a brand new Bay News Now show every single weekday morning. Thank you to our news crew and Mr. Dolan for keeping the entire school informed and engaged each morning. When you walk around right after the first bell rings, all you hear is Bay News Now in every classroom, so it's nice. Our humanities department. So our teachers are truly amazing, and we all know that, they are encouraging our students to do great things. So from gallery walks to literary group discussions, poetry readings, our English teachers really strive to make learning fun. Last year, our English 12 students created their own films and hosted a screening to watch them all. They then collaborated with the 3D Printing Club to create their own Oyster Awards. You can see a picture at the bottom there. Collaborative and fun experiences bring our classrooms to life for our students. For social studies students, they've attended a civic summit at a local college, collaborated with Mandarin students to learn more about AP Human Geography, and soon we'll begin working with our students who meet the requirements to earn the Seal of Biliteracy and Seal of Civic Readiness, which are two measures that New York State uses to give students an extra recognition. Here at OB, we have some of the most engaging and interactive physical education teachers that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. They truly take the task of educating our students on healthy habits and lifestyles very seriously, and they're always coming up with fun new ways to get students actively involved. Students absolutely love that they have the option to not only take a typical PE class, but also mindfulness, weight training, and exercise science for college credit. From student and faculty volleyball games to using VR headsets that simulate the effect of alcohol, to nominating our students to be Nassau County Outstanding PE Students of the Year, the impact they have is profound. Our science teachers aim to give our students as much real-world experience as possible. They help students perform interactive labs, take them on trips to the beach to further study marine biology, and most recently, they're teaching students how to use coding language in order to control our recently purchased drones. Understanding how research and writing are incredibly intertwined and especially important for science research, our students can often be seen in the innovation lab with our school librarian, teaching them how to properly research and give credit to sources and summarize properly. These are all incredibly important skills that we strive to equip our students with. With those skills, they're often heading off to science competitions and bringing back lots of awards. We try to make even math fun at OB. Here you could see our students doing some math problems on the sidewalk on a beautiful day and celebrating Pi Day. We also have had geometry honors students work collaboratively with our geometry regents class on fun assignments. And a few weeks ago, we had 126 of our honors students participate in the American Mathematics competition. Soon, in the coming months, we're gonna have another math competition called the M3 Challenge, which involves teams of students collaborating on real-world problems. They will have 14 hours to solve this complex math problem. Each year, I'm amazed, they actually have a lot of fun doing this. It could be due to all the food requests, though, that they get. We ordered them Chick-fil-A. We keep them well-fed during those 14 hours, so it's always an interesting day. Extracurricular highlights. So one of the most impressive things I think about Oyster Bay Middle High School is the number of clubs and honor societies and sports that we have for such a small student body. They truly have tons of opportunities to get involved. We encourage our students to get involved to help them make connections and friendships, foster school spirit, and promote positive experiences. It all just leads to that Oyster Bay pride that we love to promote. In an effort to start the year off on the right foot this year, we hosted a former, Major League Baseball agent who spoke with our students about why character matters. We want our students to be kind and compassionate, but we also want them to be aware of the importance of their own reputation in the world around them. This speaker, Mr. Lineweaver, spoke about social media and the image we present and how that can impact one's life negatively if not used properly. Students got a lot out of this presentation. In fact, he shared with us a few of them sent him private messages, such as, "I think your presentation meant so much more than people think. I want to thank you for coming today." So we think the students got a lot out of that. A few months later, our Students Against Destructive Driving Club hosted a speaker on distracted driving. which was incredibly informative and powerful. Even the teachers in the room have mentioned that day how much more aware they've been while they're driving, putting their phones away. So helping to keep our students safe, both in this building and on the roads, is incredibly important to all of us. So that was a really great day. We're very impressed that our SAD students were able to bring that speaker in. We also had our Field of Honor hosted by our Interact Club, robotics, science competitions, Bay News Now, tons of experiences. Well, one club that I really want to highlight tonight is our Bayman Backstage. All of us who attend these meetings know that our Bayman Backstage, their crew is always here to help us with the live stream and the microphones for the board meetings. These students and their advisor, Mr. Dolan, are always willing and able to help us. When microphones or clickers don't work, they can often be seen running up to help or getting new batteries, adjusting microphones when community members are speaking. From their 4D movie night to building entire sets from scratch for our plays and musicals. They even created authentic artwork, which I put one of those pictures up here, for the walls of the Clue Mansion this fall. So I just wanted to thank each of you from Bayman Backstage, and all of you do express my gratitude. Thank you so much. Okay, so here at Oyster Bay, we have over 10 honor societies, and this year we were able to get our English Honor Society up and running. Dr. Fahy, the advisor for Quill and Scroll Journalism Honor Society, had approached us about starting this last year. After trying to get some students together this fall, she mentioned it to her students and her classes, and we were blown away by the number of students who wanted to get involved. It just goes to show how our students, they're involved in everything, and they just want to be involved in everything, which is really great. So we're looking forward to seeing what they will accomplish in their first year. I know they recently had a fundraiser down at the bookstore, and they're donating some proceeds to them, which was really nice. Okay, and as you heard earlier, all of our fall teams qualified as Scholar Athlete teams. In addition, 7 of our teams qualified this year for playoffs in the fall, with the girls volleyball team qualifying for states. 4 of our students qualified for the New York State Cross Country Championships, and 1 was named as a member of the Boys Cross Country Class C First Team All-State, which Dr. Yanni mentioned. Our fencing team keeps bringing home the medals. One of our fencers is an All-American fencer. And our Student Athlete Leadership Program, or SALP, has attended leadership conferences and worked with students at Vernon to foster the idea of sportsmanship. So for a small school, our athletes are really doing incredible things. Fostering a strong sense of community is always at the forefront of what we do here at Oyster Bay. From honoring our seniors at their final home game or a concert, to posting students' accomplishments online and on our academic honors wall, we love celebrating our students. Our Color Wars competition gives us a chance to encourage students to support each other by earning team points for attending special events, dressing up on Spirit Days, or participating in community service projects such as the food drive. This spring, we'll host our 2nd annual door decorating contest, which everybody loved, and award points to the team that has the most votes on their doors. The Student Council has worked very hard to encourage school spirit, and this year they organized the first homecoming dance in over a decade with over 200 students in attendance. They organized food drives, toy drives, and even a blood drive to help the community. The Middle Level Student Council organized a cereal drive when they learned that our local pantry gives out well over 50 boxes of cereal each week. And their pet wall contest helped to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital and the Wounded Warriors. The International Club helps us celebrate various cultures each month, and this year we put together a school lunch committee which gives students a chance to meet with our cafeteria manager to make suggestions. They all agree that mac and cheese day is the best, FYI. Our students show their support to each other in many ways. So as you know, our pep band plays at all of our football games. So as a way of giving back, our football players served as ushers at one of their concerts this year. Seeing the way our students support each other is heartwarming, to say the least, and this extends far beyond this building. However, as our students give back to the community as well in so many ways. From musical performances at the local nursery school, senior center, and town tree lighting, to food and toy donations to our local pantries and neighborhood cleanups after Halloween, our students in the community of Oyster Bay have a wonderful symbiotic relationship. One of the most impressive collaborations was between our students and the Town of Oyster Bay Empire State Ride. Not only did our students volunteer at this event, but our broadcasting students put together a social media campaign to help garner support for this important cause, which then raised over $100,000 for cancer research. That was a wonderful partnership. Great. Okay. And understanding that real-world experiences are crucial and foster a positive learning experience, our teachers do love to get our kids out on field trips. We regularly partner with the Waterfront Center, which is right here. We take students into Manhattan for Broadway shows or take pictures at cool spots like you can see here, the Brooklyn Bridge. Our middle school students always look forward to their end-of-the-year boat trip, and many of our clubs and honor societies take students to competitions, award ceremonies, and even the Math Museum in Manhattan. So I hope you're all as impressed and excited about our students' accomplishments as I have been. My goal is to foster a school environment where Oyster Bay pride shines through every aspect of our students' lives, academically, athletically, artistically, and socially. I believe that when students feel a sense of belonging and pride in their school, they are empowered to reach their full potential. I would like to thank the Board of Education, Dr. Ianni, Ms. Rayner, the entire administrative team, our incredible teachers, and of course the students and families for all of your continued support in cultivating this spirit within our school community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Ogden. Does the board have any questions? No?
Thank you.
Thank you. Does that finish your report? Okay, let's move on to approval of minutes. Do I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes as listed and attached below?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Let's move on to public participation on agenda items. In accordance with the open meetings law, school board meetings where school district business will be discussed are open to the public. The Oyster Bay East Norwich Board of Education welcomes public comment at its meetings. The Board of Education will respond to comments and/or inquiries in the appropriate manner. This portion of the meeting is designed exclusively for agenda items. A sign-in book is provided for those residents wishing to address the board. In order to be recognized, you must be signed in. Each speaker will be allowed a maximum of 3 minutes. The board president will call you to the microphone in the order in which you have signed in. Public discussion is prohibited regarding matters relating to an individual's reputation, privacy, or right to due process, which in some way could be violated. A second commentary period is provided for non-agenda items prior to adjournment. We thank you for your participation and cooperation. Okay, let's move on to approval of instructional personnel items. Resolved upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education of the Oyster Bay East Norwich Central School District hereby approves the instructional personnel items as listed in their entirety. Do I have a motion? Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Let's move on to approval of non-instructional personnel items. Resolved upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education of the Oyster Bay East Norwich Central School District hereby approves the non-instructional personnel items as listed in their entirety. Do I have a motion? Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Let's move on to approval of business items. Resolved upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education of the Oyster Bay East Norwich Central School District hereby approves the business items as listed in their entirety. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Approval of special services resolutions. Resolved upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education of the Oyster Bay East Norwich Central School District hereby approves the special services resolutions as listed in their entirety. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Approval of new business resolutions. Resolved upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education of the Oyster Bay East Norwich Central School District hereby approves the new business resolutions as listed in their entirety. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, let's move on to the opportunity for the public to be heard on non-agenda items. Ms. Anne Marie Longo?
Happy New Year. So I'd just like to know if you're going to have a calendar for, the budget season that's upon us. Will you be having open meetings on discussion of the budget for the next year, which will include, class sizes and starting when? Do you know? Do you
We
have
will
an
have-
agenda?
Yes, we will have a first budget presentation at the next meeting, I believe.
Okay.
And we have an agenda and every business meeting after that as,
And there'll
as
be
usual.
open discussion
Yeah.
in the public for all the...
there will be a
okay.
full presentation every business meeting, like
Is it
like in the
possible
past.
to get a listing of the class sizes from amount of children entering the schools from K through 12 and broken it down? at one
Class
of the meetings?
size?
Well,
the-
yeah, how many children are attending school currently, and how many classes in each grade, and what is the class size?
We have about five sections per grade.
But can we see
Right.
that? Can the public see that? Can we get, we used to get copies of that every month.
Sure, we'll provide that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay, all right.
I mean, to the extent that we have the numbers
Yeah,
so far,
yeah.
right?
What does that mean? I'm talking about current numbers.
Okay, I thought you meant for next year.
For next year, I think you're just starting registration, right?
Right.
So it's not really predictable at this point.
So you only want the current numbers?
Current is fine. I mean, I think that's how you would have to build a budget for next year, based on current.
Correct.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Thanks.
Year.
Ms. Candace Marzan?
Happy New Year. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for the opportunity to address the board today. My name is Candace Marzan, and I am a parent of one of the cheerleaders competing in nationals in Florida, February 8th. I want to begin by expressing my appreciation for the board's time and commitment to supporting our daughters and their education. That said, I'd like to respectfully raise a concern regarding the proposed travel schedule. While I understand the need to keep the girls in school as long as possible, I am worried about the timing of the 4 p.m. flight departure on February 7th. As we all know, rush hour traffic could cause significant delays, and these delays, combined with uncertainty of airport logistics, could result in stressful and potential unsafe travel experience for our daughters. This is a concern not only for their safety, but also for their well-being, as late-night arrivals can impact their rest and readiness for nationals. In light of this, I would like to propose that we adjust the travel schedule to allow the girls to depart on February 7th, ideally before rush hour, to avoid the potential for delays and ensure a smoother, safer journey. This adjustment would help alleviate the stress of traveling during peak times, allowing the girls to arrive safely and well-rested, assuring that they are prepared both mentally and physically for nationals. I understand that this is an important decision, and I truly appreciate the board's willingness to consider the safety and overall well-being of the girls. I know that we all want what's best for them, and I believe that this change is in the best interests. In conclusion, I trust the board will consider this request with the best interest of our daughters in mind. As parents, we are deeply invested in ensuring their safety, well-being, and success both in and out of the classroom. I appreciate your time, your attention to this matter, your continued dedication to supporting our cheerleaders, and thank you for your consideration. I look forward to hearing your thoughts.
Thank you, Ms. Marzan.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming to discuss your concerns. I would like to point out that every time we have an overnight field trip, we take into consideration a lot of factors, and obviously the safety and the welfare of the student is our main priority. Listening to the feedback that we received the last year, we added an additional day because of the traveling. So students are allowed to travel on Tuesday and be back to school on Wednesday. But every time we have a trip that is out of state, the board that has a policy that has been in place about the 550 miles, and that is due to the maximization of the educational time and the minimizing the the amount of lost instruction. So it's always a tough balance to juggle the two things, to balance the two of keeping the students in school so they don't miss too many days, and at the same time for them to have the best experience. One of the things that we have put in place is that we have in designing the itinerary. The students will not perform until, as of right now, unless something will change drastically, the students will not perform until Saturday in the afternoon. So they will have time to rest, and it's never ideal. The itinerary will allow them, if there is a delay, which at that time of the year is always a concern, if there is a delay, they would have time to rest, get up probably a little bit later in the morning, and have practice. I have worked together with my team, the athletic director, the coach, and my recommendation to the board would be that the trip will take place at the end of school Friday. They will travel, and they will come back on Tuesday and be back in school on Wednesday. That would be my recommendation to the board, and I understand your concern, but at this point, that would be my recommendation to the board.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yanni. Okay, let's move on to the meeting adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second? Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.